We're doing, yeah, so anyway, we are doing Medicine Buddha this morning at Mary's request. Morning, everyone. Okay, let's get started. And so let's just settle in. I'm missing Hin. I know. We had a nice time with her when she was able to come. So let's think of her. And I'm going to share this image. So let's just settle into a nice, comfortable seated posture. And Coral, I have to say, if you do at any point start to feel dizzy or tired or whatever, just go lie down. I don't mind, honestly. It's better that you hear it and do the practice on your back than struggle to sit up. Okay. All right. So let's just settle, feet flat on the floor. And you know, some of you may have quite a busy day today as we're heading towards the weekend, we're heading towards the holidays. And so people might be starting to think about travel and family and preparing meals. And right now I'm chopping and drying apples from the backyard. And then all of a sudden it comes like there's hundreds of apples on 2 trees. It's quite a lot of work to dry these things. Anyway. So I'm not sure what's happening in your life right now, but I'm for many people, what I understand in the United States, it gets a little busy around this time. So now is an excellent time to take these opportunities in the morning and in the evening to just a very short half hour for ourselves. You know, just go inside, see what's going on, examine it, look at it, and know that everything's impermanent. There's nothing's going to last forever. Also know that it's probably me if there's delusions arising or freak out or anxiety or whatever's going on, just know that that's not your true self. That's not who you really are. And you will get through this. And during these times, it's good just to be kind to that person, you know, be compassionate. Don't try and be more than what is showing up right now. That's all we can do, you know. So try and meditate in an aligned fashion with the shoulders aligned with the hips and the ears aligned with the shoulders, lengthening the spine. Take a nice deep breath, put some space in between those vertebrae. And then the next trick is to remain aligned, but just be relaxed. So you're not bringing too much tension in as best you can. Bring your mind to the crown of the head and relax the scalp, the forehead, the nose, the eyes, the cheeks, the mouth, the back of the head. Relax the neck, the shoulders, the throat, the chest, the belly, and all of your limbs. Notice the breath as it flows in and out of the nostrils. And there may be sounds in your environment. Just allow those sounds to be there, trying not to follow them with the mind. Just sitting there in the background. Bring the attention back to the breath. And then notice what's arising in your mind this morning. Be kind, be compassionate to yourself. You can maybe categorize those thoughts. That's a loving thought. That's jealousy, anger. And be curious. And just allow them to arise. They'll just abide, and then you can just let them float away. I mean, we just imagine this. Of course, whatever's going on is going on, but it just helps us to separate a little bit from what's going on in the mind. We're not so closely identified with it. Just helps us remove ourselves from some of the stories that are going on. They're kind of exhausting. And bring to mind the people of your life, your loved ones. Then those people in your life you don't like so much, and then your strangers. Remembering they can all change place at any time. And then keep in mind they're all equal. They all have a wish to be happy. They all want to be free from suffering, and they all have this extraordinary capacity for Buddhahood. I think there is this medicine Buddha in our presence today, already on the screen. You can imagine medicine Buddha is a few inches above the crown of your head. You don't have to imagine so much detail that's in that image. It just gives you an imprint for your mind, something positive for your mind. So you can imagine this ball of blue light, if that's all you can do, above the crown of your head. And imagine this medicine Buddha is sitting on a moon disk, and that's resting in the center of an open lotus. He's got his legs crossed in the full Vajra position with each foot over the opposite thigh. He's facing the same way as you. His body is made of this beautiful blue light, royal blue, color of sapphire. And I think Lama Zopa Rinpoche changed it from lapis lazuli to sapphire because sapphire has more of a connotation of reflection and emanation of light. So every aspect of this light is made of light and radiates light. You can also imagine this is the mind of your teacher, if you wish, manifesting in this form for your benefit. So if that gives you some comfort, you can imagine this, your teacher above the crown of your head in this medicine Buddha form. His right hand is resting on his right knee in the gesture of granting sublime realization. So that is the forefinger and your thumb touching, with the back of the hand resting on the knee. He's holding the stem of an aurora plant, which it looks like a medicine plant. His left hand in his lap is just in that regular meditation mudra and is holding a bowl also made of sapphire light filled with nectar. And he's wearing these robes of a monk and has all the signs and marks of a fully enlightened Buddha. His face is peaceful and smiling, and he's looking at all living beings in the universe with compassion and loving kindness. So let's just spend a moment settling that image above the crown of your head and really try and get a sense of the presence of the medicine Buddha. Imagine, really understand that he is the embodiment of all enlightened beings and their sublime qualities. So really try and feel the peace and compassion emanating from him. I go for refuge until I'm enlightened to the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By my practice of giving and other perfections, may I become a Buddha to benefit all sentient beings. I go for refuge until I'm enlightened to the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By my practice of giving and other perfections, may I become a Buddha to benefit all sentient beings. I go for refuge until I'm enlightened to the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By my practice of giving and other perfections, may I become a Buddha to benefit all sentient beings. May all sentient beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. May all sentient beings be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May all sentient beings be inseparable from the happiness that is free from suffering. May all sentient beings abide in equanimity, free from attachment and anger that hold some close and others distant. So we'll do this prayer to the medicine Buddha. I'll just do it once. To the Bhagawan Tathagata, Arhat, fully enlightened Buddha, medicine Guru, King of Sapphire Light, I prostrate, go for refuge, and make offerings. May your vow to benefit sentient beings now ripen for myself and others. So just imagine infinite rays of radiant white light flowing down from the heart and the body of the medicine Buddha. And just imagine this fills your body and purifies all disease and afflictions, as well as the causes of these problems, all of our karma, our delusions, and our mental obscurations. And as you're reciting, we recite the mantra, imagine that all these negativities leave your body in the form of thick black liquid, thick like engine oil. And your body becomes as clean and clear as crystal. And you can also imagine other beings are being purified in the same way. O Taya Tam Bekanze Bekanze Maha Bekanze Bekanze Raja Samangate Soha Taya Tam Bekanze Bekanze Maha Bekanze Bekanze Raja Samangate Soha Taya Tam Bekanze Bekanze Maha Bekanze Bekanze Raja Samangate Soha Taya Tam Bekanze Bekanze Maha Bekanze Bekanze Raja Samangate Soham Taya Tam Bekanze Bekanze Maha Bekanze Bekanze Raja Samangate Soha Taya Tam Bekanze Bekanze Maha Bekanze Bekanze Raja Samangate Soha Taya Tam Bekanze Bekanze Maha Bekanze Bekanze Raja Samangate Soham Taya Tam Bekanze Bekanze Maha Bekanze Bekanze. Atom, Bekanzi, Ma, Bekanzi, Raja Samangote, Swaha. Now this time imagine the light flowing from Medicine Buddha fills your body, except this time bringing all the realizations of the path to enlightenment, all the qualities of the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. And if you imagine this is the same thing happens to all other beings, all those people of your life, and feel that you and all other beings have actually received these excellent qualities, and you've received all the blessings and inspiration of the Medicine Buddha. Taya Tam Bekanze Ma Bekanze Raja Samangate Soha Taya Tam Bekanze Ma Bekanze Raja Samangate Soha Taya Tam Bekanze Ma Bekanze Raja Samangate Soha Taya Tam Bekanze Ma Bekanze Raja Samangate Soham Taya Tam Bekanze Ma Bekanze Raja Samangate Soha Taya Tam Bekanze Ma Bekanze Raja Samangate Soha Taya Tam Bekanze Bekanze Ma Bekanze Bekanze Raja Samangate So Hadam Bekanze Bekanze Ma Bekanze Bekanze Raja Samangate So Hadam Bekanze. Bekanze Bekanze Raja Samangate Swaham. Now imagine Medicine Buddha melting into light and just kind of absorbs into you through the crown of your head and comes down to your heart. And your mind becomes one with the enlightened mind of all the Buddhas, of your teachers. And let your mind rest here for a while in a state that's completely clear and peaceful and free from its usual busy thoughts and conceptions. And just realize that this is who you really are. This is your true self. So we will sit here for 5 minutes, really try and experience the essence of the Medicine Buddha at your heart chakra. And if your mind starts to wander, just very gently be aware, bring it back in a similar way that you might guide a child from away from the edge of a cliff. Look, everyone, just relax. And let's just dedicate this morning's meditation to all those people of our life, to all sentient beings, anyone you know in your heart who's not feeling very well. Try and send them some healing energy. And there's our dear Coral. Get well soon. We can think of Hin. And,
Thank you, Venerable Katy.
Okay. Thanks, everybody. So tonight we have session 2 of our mindfulness course. It's a course designed by the FPMT, by the students of the FPMT. It's a very beautiful course. I'm really enjoying it. And so it is at kind of dinner time. So I think this is slightly problematic for people. But anyway, it's 7 to 8:30, which is dinner time, in what's it, Mountain Time, and 6 to 7:30 our time, Pacific. And then Mary, it's 7, 8, 10? No, 9 o'clock Eastern.